a lovely day because our next guest had everybody talking about Bruno in Encanto, and now he's shedding light on another incredible story in The Survivor. Would you please give it up for the one and only John Leguizamo back here on GMA.
Thank you.
We always appreciate, especially the crew, always love it when you're here. Wow, Encanto and
Amazing.
Bruno. What do you see in the franchise here? Is going to be a sequel with Bruno?
Well, I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. Like,
Yeah.
You know, a sequel where it's like all we do is talk about Bruno. You know, because I got powers to tell the future, so maybe I start like cheating at Wordle and Scrabble, and then I start, you know, doing the lottery and rigging it up, and then the family has to talk me down. I don't know. That's my pitch.
But the success of that movie, Latin culture at the focus, we got the two Oscars for the movie. But how does this, I mean, what does this movie mean now moving forward and moving the needle forward just in the industry?
That's a great question, man. I mean, to me, this was such an important movie for me because it's what I've been fighting against Hollywood all this time, that Latin culture is relevant, that we're viable as content, that we can make money and be number one. And nobody believed me. And all of a sudden, here we got a great movie that's proving all that. So let's hope that this isn't, you know, one-off. I want it to be a constant.
You really spoke from the heart at the Oscars about that. You could just tell what that moment meant.
I went off book a little bit, you know, to talk about what, and I was like, oh, they're going to cancel me, you know, because, you know, they don't like you saying off-color stuff or getting off the book. But, you know, what the incident that happened at the Oscars kind of...
Oh, sorry.
Leads to their problems.
Yeah, exactly. I was no longer a concern, you know what I mean?
Let's talk about The Survivor. Compelling story about a boxer who survived Auschwitz.
What I was so happy to be a part of this. I would have done anything to be a part of it, because it's such an important movie. The story of this young man, Harry Haft, Auschwitz prisoner, who the Nazis recruit to fight on the weekends other Jews to the death for entertainment for themselves. And they feed him, they protect him. He escapes, comes to America in 1949. That's where I come in. I become his trainer and train him to fight Rocky Marciano in 1949.
Whoa, let's take a look at a clip.
It's a true story. Stay loose. Move your body. Keep it all loose. The head, the legs. Come on.
Al, this is a crazy man.
Come on. You can hit if you're loose, baby. You can hit. You can hit if you're loose.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Keep it loose, baby. Keep the legs loose. Move the body. Hear the rhythm? Listen to the music.
And those moves are legit because you know your way around the ring.
I know my way around the ring and on the dance floor, so yeah, brought both of them there. You know, I've been training boxing since I was 19 because I just got beat up a lot and I needed to change up the script a little bit. So I started boxing since I was 19, and, you know, my coaches always said, you know, you got to be loose in the ring, John, like when you dance, you know, stay loose in the ring. And then, yeah. So I was trying to bring that to a little levity to the movie because it's a powerful, heavy movie. True story, absolute true story.
Well, you see, when you mentioned the boxing and the dance, he had to do this first before.
Yeah,
you know. But this movie reunites you and Danny DeVito. You all worked together 20 years ago. Do you remember anything he imparted on you back then that coming back together with him now 20 years later, that maybe you even implemented in your career over the past 20 years?
Well, he's such a great talent, man, and what a pleasure to be around Danny. And yeah, we were doing what's the worst that could happen. The movie was kind of like the worst thing that could happen to us. It was a little tough. And I was whining and complaining. He goes, John, it's an old Hollywood joke. How do you make an actor unhappy? Give him a job. And it's true, you know, once you get a job, you start whining, complaining. Is my part big enough? Is my trailer big enough?
Another 20-year anniversary, Ice Age. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Found memories of Sid the
I
Sloth.
still look good, though.
Yeah, you do.
Brown don't break down.
How did Sid the Sloth change your life?
Oh, wow. Sid got me, you know, my kids through college, my second and third homes. Sid was a big boost for me. And it was interesting because, you know, when we started out with it, the director, I gave him 50 voices. You know, and I was like, you know, maybe he's a Southern guy, so I started talking like the Ice Age is coming, you know, it's gonna be cold. He's like, no. So I say, what if he was, you know, kind of street? Yo, Manny, what's up? The Ice Age is coming, man. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, you know what's up? And he was like, nah. So, you know, I got Discovery Channel footage of sloths and found out that they stored food in their cheek pouches. So I got a sandwich. I was walking around the house.
Really?
And I was like, you know, how am I going to come up with this character? Jesus, how am I going to come up with this? And then I was like, oh, my goodness, I think I found myself. And I called the director. I said, Chris, the director, guess who this is? And he goes, Daffy? I go, no, it's Sid the Sloth. I found myself. And that's how.
Oh.
True story.
The process of that, everything. You are such a tremendous talent and a
Oh,
joy.
thank you.
Thank you for being here as always.
Thank you for
We look
having me.
forward to
Thanks
that.
for coming in.
And I cannot believe the story is real. We should know about this
It's a
story.
powerful story, and we need to be reminded.
Yes, sir.
And I'm so glad to be an ally in helping the world remember what the horrors that humanity can do on another humanity.
Bless you for that. The Survivor airing tonight on HBO Max. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.